Abner was going off the deep end, I think. No one's here. Good. Uh, all right, there's a new F-16 MiG-21 dogfight. It's kind of lopsided, but interesting. I like watching these DCS flight simulator and tank games. Tom Slick, how you doing? Tom Slick, how you doing? There's a lot of people here. Holy cow. I guess the notifications go out once I go live. Interesting. What am I doing looking at all these YouTube channels? I'm going to my channel to monitor what's going on here. There we go. Hey Lisa, I just made mine. Just made my coffee. I ran out of cream. I'm out of cream right now. Kevin S. So I was coming down from camp today, and I was thinking on the way down.
Do me a favor?
No, I'm on a live stream right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
Hey, excuse me. I'm gonna go wash my hands and come out of here. All right, thank you.
I get carbonated caffeine. All right, David. Tom Slick, Lisa, Kevin, David. All the normal suspects are here. I was coming down the hill and I was thinking, sorry, I got a little sidetracked with that person. The reason why I looked the way I did was because the guy was carrying a very large soda, like a super big gulp or something, and a tire, a wheel from a bike. Not a tire, but a full wheel with a tire on it. And I guess he found someone that worked here and said, okay, that he was just gonna go wash his hands. It's weird. Weird, weird, weird. David? Terry, hello. Gary. Terry, by the way, is friends with Debbie Wagstaff. Excuse me. Mind fart. Just lit a joint. A notification came in. Hey, 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 hey. Sorry, Terry. Terry is not friends with Debbie Wagstaff. Debbie's always lingering about somewhere. I keep trying to say something. I was coming down from camp, and I was thinking. I always think weird things, like different topics to talk about on live streams, stuff like that. And half of them don't really. Oh wow, for 20 years? Holy cow. It feels like 20 years. I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. I don't mean that at all. Anyway, coming down, I was thinking about how people are looking at things and how it's kind of isolated on this channel. We don't really talk about politics here. There's no room for it, really. There's no value to it on this channel. So we keep kind of clean, and I like it that way. I think it's a nice place to dock your boat for a little bit to get out of the storm, if you know what I mean. getting started on this trip may be delayed a little bit because of weather across the United States, but at least this lower portion, the southern west, southwest portion of the United States is definitely explorable. So I'll probably be starting that. Yes, David, it's a safe harbor, exactly, for any side. They're all tolerated here. Oops. I'm overhearing the news from the television over here. I think I'm gonna go turn it down. I'll be right back. See if I can be successful in doing that.
Okay, what are we doing?
I just turned it down a little bit. I actually changed the channel. I don't know what channel it was on. I screwed up. Tea with digestives. Okay, John, that's cool. Coffee with sugar, no cream. Where did you meet? Hey Terry, where did you meet Deborah? Debbie. Was it at work? I'm interested in asking and knowing. Not prying, hopefully. A bit late in the day for coffee. Depends on where you're at. Called Mom's Club. Cool. I think I remember her saying something about that. Whoa. My camera just died. Sorry, everyone. I'm back. So something is going on. I'm not quite sure what, but either this has failed or the cable has failed. I'm not sure which. So while it's kind of charging, I'm going to switch the cable regardless. But the cable I use is a pretty nice cable. It is used for, well, it's over 3 years old. It's probably 4 years old. So it's probably time for a new one as well as a new battery bank. All these things cost money. I hate to keep saying that shit. It's getting old. But I feel like I'm getting nickeled and dimed to death here. It's the thousand cut death. Yeah, technical difficulties, please stand by. That is from back in the day. Um, but my battery bank is pretty nice. It's served me well for the money I put into it. I think it's about 40, 50 bucks. And I have a different charger as well. This bad boy. Let's see if this works. Only suspect on some of these connectors. Okay, there we go. 2% charging. It's this cable here that is suspect as well. Came with my battery pack. Anchor. You guys probably recognize that logo. Maybe not, I don't know. But it's Anchor. Yeah, I know. It was within seconds that was about to happen. I was about to time out by the time my phone started recharging and gave me enough signal to jump back on again. It was actually shut down. I had to turn it back on and re-engage with YouTube as fast as possible. That's as fast as I can turn the phone on. Anywho, Richard, how you doing? Darla. Is Debbie the official partner for exploring? That's completely up to her, Darla. She's always welcome. The reason I asked, Sarah appears to be hooked up with Terry and Scott out of Arizona. Yeah, well, she's always exploring. I mean, I don't particularly want to go into Arizona that much, but she's been spending quite a bit of time down there. I know what's going on, so I can't really divulge a lot, but she's got some pretty interesting things coming up. And good morning, everyone. Is? Yeah, well, it's just past 12 here. But no, nothing's really changed on my channel other than where I'm going. I'm going to be doing more of a road trip. I think the last I calculated, I was going to be coming back in a loop every 2 to 3 months. Or 3 to 4 months, something like that. I was going to do 3 to 4 month loops. Scouting hot springs, not me. I know Sarah's been doing quite a bit of that. I'm not really into the scouting for hot springs. I guess that's really what's changing. It's going from being an explorer channel to more of a, well, exploring the United States and seeing what the United States is really all about, not just abandoned places. Of course, there's a lot of abandoned places I'll be going to, but the new focus will really be on that. I think that will give me more of a sense of, oh, she is? Yeah, she probably is scouting hot springs. Jackie, yeah, that's the last I heard too. It was right about the same time I made my decision to do what I'm doing. So I'm right on the heels of him doing the same thing, which is kind of weird, but it's nonetheless happening. Hey Jeff, how you doing? I had been itching to do this kind of trip for a while, and I had actually been leaving comments on Adam Nawu's videos that I was encouraging him to do more of those types of videos where he was, I think he was down at the Salton Sea at one point. Anyway. Hey, Shaycasters, how you doing, man? It's always good to see you. So if you guys want to talk about road trips, I'm more than, let me bring up the map and kind of outline a general idea of what I'm going to be doing. I don't think that's a big problem. You guys will just have to try and figure out what timeline I'm on because I've kind of already started it. Let's see here. Google Maps. So I'll immediately be going down to where is it at? Ludlow. So that's where my trip's going to kind of start, is in Ludlow. So I'll be coming through through Baker, through Kelso, down into 40. And then I will go west to Ludlow on 40. From there, I'm gonna take the, I don't know what highway that is. What highway is that? Oh, it's Route 66 right there, where Ludlow is. That's kind of where I'm going to start my trip, at that intersection. So once I start on 66 there, I'll be doing all the little towns up into Amboy. I want to get Amboy at night as well. And just finish that little spur, I guess, just off of Highway 40, which is Route 66 there. So I'm going to be doing that. Now, when I get into Arizona, though, near Kingman, I guess, is where I need to start deciding on what I need to do with weather. So, it's not that far from Vegas, Kingman, or Phoenix. But that's kind of where I'm going to have to start planning again, my next move. Whether it's north, keep going along 40 along, through Arizona into New Mexico. I don't know, there's all kinds of things I can do, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. Whoa. Dang, Shaycasters. I'm sorry, but hear that. Mojave Red, definitely. Thank you. I'll definitely do Amboy. I'm going to Amboy for the sign being lit up again. Do you guys know anything about Amboy's sign being lit up at night still, or are there only certain nights that it's on, or what? Do you guys have any idea? Keith, I should try and do that. I'm picking up a phone next week. It's about $150. I'll pick up another phone and I'll be able to live stream anywhere again. So I'm waiting for payday. I get paid every 21st from AdSense. every, I guess the second or third from Patreon support. That's my only 2 paydays. Yes, Darla. Definitely would be something I would travel to. You guys are loaded with all kinds of great ideas. Amboy's Haunted. Bill, yeah, I know we were supposed to go out and do that, but things got in the way and we never made it out. One of us and I never made it out to that. It was on our radar, but something got in the way. I think it was weather related. Route 50 east is a very beautiful drive. Lots of small towns east of your area. Check it out. 50 east. I see 40. 15, 40. I don't see 50. Oh, 50's way the frick up there, man. That's way up there. Reno area. See, I'm well south of that. 50, the loneliest highway, of course. I do want to make it up to, what's it called? Was it Jarbridge? Yeah, Jarbridge. Oh, there's a place called Murphy Hot Springs. Have you guys heard of that? Oh, it's like a community. Yeah, I want to make it up to Jarbridge sometime. That's probably something I'll hit coming back down from one of my trips. Loop coming back into Pahrump would probably have me stop up there at Jarbridge. It's too cold right now to go up there. Great Lakes Waterfalls. I am up to 4,000 subs. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Yes, people. I don't know if I want to do a Rocket Man crash site. That's kind of morbid. US 50. Okay. Thanks, Bill. New Mexico, the very large array. Is that something you could actually visit? I don't think I'd want to take the more traveled routes. I think I want to travel like the sub-streets through the United States as much as I can to really get a grasp of what the towns are like, you know? You know? Not really what the freeway off-ramps are like, but or the freeways or Route 66 itself or the old parts, but really the outer branches of the roads, the outskirts of town kind of look and feel. You can go up to it. Okay, great. Roads less traveled. I agree, Jackie. Yeah, I think that would be great. Oops. Go back that way. strange creature today here in the lobby. Okay. Oh, quartzite. I forgot about quartzite. Yes, you hear me saying quartzite, folks. Where is quartzite? I've passed through it several times already. Quartzite, Arizona. Bam, there it is. On the 95 or Highway 10 and 95. Why did it go through there? I was on my way down to Tucson. That's what it was. Was that right? Why would I ever go through there? Yeah, I was on my way to Tucson. So I would have been either off the 8, 95, or the 10. I don't think I went through Phoenix itself. I think I took the 8. I can't remember. I don't know if I went through Yuma or not. It's been a while. But I'm going to Quartzsite. Process travel.
Oh my gosh, no. Well, you can give it away. Oh, it's candy. I love candy. No, I'm not giving it away. Well, pick through and take the best one.
Hey, Shaycaster. Yeah, I went out there with AJ to see Salt Creek Mine. Well, it wasn't really Salt Creek Mine. It was Salt Creek, I guess the stop. But yeah, it's a nice hike. Cheap RV living are going to be there at the end of the month. Oh, end of this month? Oh, really? Because that's pretty much when I'm planning to be out there. I would love to meet as many people as I can down there, Darla. Do some networking a bit. Elbow rubbing, in other words. See if there's anyone else out there who wants to meet up. You bought a 10 by 10 TP tent, and then the plague breaks out. All right, Keith. Sorry to hear that. Larry Stock. Well, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. I'm just going to stop by. There's plenty of places to go and explore out there. I don't really necessarily need to stay at the RTR location. Remember, I do this full time. Every day is like an adventure, camping adventure. Not so much now because I'm used to going to certain spots here around Pahrump, but I need to get that feeling of traveling back. That feeling of seeing things for the first time again. I don't know, I need that back in my life. I think next month, Cheap RV Living might be posting my interview. I think next month, in February, I think. Got a snag in my jeans. Okay, guys. But for the most part, I'm getting kind of lost in thought here, but as you can see, when I wrap up that little bit, I can just drop right down into quartzite. And that's kind of where I'm going. Plop, that would be my first kind of like leg. And from there, I guess that's where I make plans on where to go. Do I go up towards Flagstaff? Do I go through Phoenix? Now, how do I get to New Mexico kind of thing? A lot of things to play with there. And a lot of things to see as well. So I don't think I'll have a shortage of things to shoot between, well, here in Quartzsite and Quartzsite in the next stop, whether it be Albuquerque or El Paso. There is a location that Adam the Woo went to that I would love to go to. It was the John Wayne shooting location that's still out in the desert somewhere. Do you guys remember that one? It's kind of abandoned. Yeah, that's my concern. If I went up north to Flagstaff, would it cause issues with snow? I'm trying to avoid snow. So I think maybe, depending on what it's like in Quartzsite at the time I'm planning on leaving, I'll make that determination whether I go north. If I did go north towards Flagstaff, it's tying me back into that Route 66 route. Not necessarily married to it at this point. I think it was the Alamo movie. I do have pizza breath. I ate the whole pizza in one sitting last night. I was so hungry. That hike that kicked my ass. I bet you Sedona is nice. I've only been through there at night, so I do want to go back through Sedona. The whole area I want to go back through. I want to kind of retrace my step clear to North Carolina, to Asheville. But I know that might be something that is not really in the cards right now. I think so. And I have to find out which video that was he did that at. Hey, Daniel. Just got to figure out where at that place was that he did that explore, and it was really close to the border of Mexico. So I'm thinking it was along the 10 near El Paso somewhere. Anyway, if you guys know, let me know or send me an email or something. US 90. US 90. Bracketville. Bracketville, Texas. Oh, wow, it's right there. I was really close to it. Oh. Yeah, that would be close enough. Wow, do you guys know the Kenneth? Was that the Kenneth? The Kenneth. I'm hell-bent on getting to that location. Any help you can give me, that would be great. Send me an email, please. I would love to go there. Roswell definitely is on my radar. Oh, goodness, yes. So you see my little trajectory, trying to stay low and warm. So that's my kind of my arc right now. It could change, and probably will, but that's kind of the plan. So wish me luck. I do need more coffee. Should I stay on? It's been 38 minutes. Just kind of shooting the shit with you guys, making some loose plans on how I'm going to be making things happen. Yeah, Roswell is a given. I will be at Roswell at some point. Between what I just described in Texas, that filming location, and Quartzsite, Roswell will happen. Now, how crazy is that? Please tell me Roswell's low. I'm looking for it now. I found it. Roswell. Yeah, that's definitely in the cards. I want to see the white sands. Yeah, there's white sands down there. A lot of things I want to do in New Mexico. So yeah. I remember passing through New Mexico and just falling in love with it. So yeah, I'll be definitely down there. I'm going to get some more coffee though. Mark, I'm trying to get my phone situated, I think, on payday. Picking up a $150 phone that does live streaming, and I'll be doing live streaming through Verizon along the way. That's the plan. I'll be uploading and doing live streams, just like you see me now. White sands at night on a full moon with night vision camera. That's what I'm thinking. Or the painted desert basically at night with full moon night vision camera. I'm going to try to focus a little bit more on night vision camera along this trip. As a different kind of, lens to see America in. Where appropriate. Won't be the whole thing, but here and there I'll be sprinkled about. I'm really seeing doing cemeteries, old graves, in night vision. As I run across them. Thanks, Bill. It's coffee time. I'll be right back. Coffee. Mask. Right back. Do they have EMF apps? Don't really? Daniel, the plan for me to depart is right around the 2nd or 3rd of February. Thanks to Kenneth. But as things develop, the route will change, I'm sure. Desert Runner, how you doing? Hey everyone. Okay. Government conspiracy because of the grayed out part. Well, that's where the UFO landing base is at. They have to gray that out. You guys didn't know that? I don't know that anything. Right? Good coffee. Yep, it's part of that. Yep. Yeah, as things develop, I'm going to be tuning into you guys to see where I should go next. How's that? Yeah, Trinity's out there, right? Trinity site. Yes, you guys are pretty sharp. Okay. Well, I was just at the car. I should have done this when I was out there, but I need a refresher. I'm already getting excited just talking with you guys about this trip in my first couple of legs that you kind of see developing in front of you. Why Ludlow? Well, that's the end of, or the start of the TNT Railroad. The TNT Railroad is pretty much what I've been following its backbone between Baker and Goldfield, Nevada. So now I'm doing this lower portion. I'm really expanding out. I'm getting really excited about this. Hey, April. April's late. April, we're talking about my first couple legs of my trip I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be doing really long road trips. I'm not going to be hovering around Pahrump anymore. I'm going to be slowly traveling through the United States, moving back once every quarter, possibly twice a quarter, back to Pahrump to do whatever. And stay as long as possible doing videos and uploading and doing live streams instead of just doing one, coming back to Pahrump and spending time here doing what I'm doing. I'm going to try and get out there more. I definitely need a lot more content, so this will facilitate that, keep you guys happy, show the United States, go to places that I don't think really covered, behind the scenes kind of stuff. Not behind the scenes, but back roads of the United States, what America looks like to me, through my creative lens. How I see America. So leaving here, go through Ludlow, Route 66 most of the time down there, through Amboy, up through Needles, down, dropping into Quartzsite. From Quartzsite I make plans to go either Flagstaff area or Phoenix or wherever, but it looks like I've got plenty of locations to go to, especially since here. The Alamo shooting location, which gets me really close to SpaceX. Go check out what SpaceX is doing. The backdrop here. Hey Daniel, probably on the 2nd, 3rd of next month. Not too far away. Von Dutch is here. How you doing, sir? Behind me is the beautiful, it's a TV right there. Right there. These great little places to camp, and these are lift-up doors in which you can go into a cafe when it's opened up. Through COVID, it's closed. But that's the look, and then the lobby's right there, the chandeliers and whatnot, front desk. I'm just sitting here cozy, using their internet as they allowed me to. So, but this will be coming to an end. But my cell phone will keep me going. Get a job with SpaceX. No, thank you. Good to hear, Von Dutch. Good to hear. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a refresher. I don't know, man. I think one of these are broken. What do you guys think? My phone's, where am I at charge now? I'm at 18%, but I'm on trickle charge, so. I don't have a desk. What are you talking about, Bill? Be right back. I'm gonna get a refresher. 2 seconds. Right back. You know what I could do, guys? I should check with the management here. I wonder if there might be interested interest in getting Holiday Inn to sponsor some of this. What do you guys think? If I go from one Holiday Inn to another kind of thing for live streaming, that's not a bad idea. Same kind of deal. I'll have access to internet and a lobby to sit down and do some work. And in exchange, I'll put up a logo at the beginning of my videos along this whole trip. You're welcome for that fine idea of Hilton sponsor. Jackie, you could try to follow that path, but it almost doesn't make sense. Last I heard. What does capital idea mean? I should talk with Jenny here at the hotel and see if she might be interested in pushing that up the flagpole or something. I don't know. Easy advertising. Well, I think it is. Okay. Transfer files will require me to turn this live stream off, so I can't do that. I was looking at footage last night of the hike I did yesterday to the F4 crash site. I'm not kidding, guys, when I say there's a lot of that airplane left up there. I mean, I was finding pieces of wing, flaps, what looked to be control surfaces for the inside of the cockpit, switches, whatnot. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rita. Just wear a football. At least it's not a Japanese car. Going through the South. Thanks, Rita. And hello, Rita. Bill, I get it. So what's your point with Hilton? Do you not like Hilton or something? I'm curious because, you know, it's not exactly Hilton. It's under that flag, but I'd be flying the flag of Holiday Inn, which is Hilton, but it's Holiday Inn. You see it clearly in my videos because not all these Hiltons, or excuse me, Holiday Inns are corporate. So Bill, you know, the reason why I put Holiday Inn in front of my videos is because they allow me to use their workspace. Not because I want to say that they're something that they're not. So I don't know what your point is here. I value them as a sponsor, pretty much. They're like a sponsor for me. So I don't know why you're throwing it out there to deface them like that. I really don't appreciate that. I mean that, Bill. I don't appreciate that at all. But then you turn around and you say Quality Inn instead of Holiday Inn. What's the deal? I mean, they're very gracious in their offering me what they're offering me. I'm very grateful for that. And you're taking pokes at them like that. I don't get it. What's the point? Other than being mean and hurtful, which I don't think is necessary right now in this climate. I don't understand it. What's the motivation, I guess, is what I'm asking. Not cool, Bill. Thank you for the apology. Very grateful for what they're providing me. They're good people. They don't have to let me use their Wi-Fi. They don't have to let me sit here and occupy their workspace. And I'm very sensitive to that. Sorry. Moving on. Bracketville, thank you for the email. Laughlin Air Force Base is there too. Very cool area. Looks like there's a lot of national park area there too. Yeesh. Looking forward to that trip. Pizza was great. I heard, Terry, you had pizza as well. It gets down to about 35 degrees where I camp. Vans. How was it, Terry? Darla, it's interesting you bring up sandstorms. I've been in a couple of dust storms here in Pahrump. I think 2 so far. I had to hunker down in my vehicle and just watch it go on outside. It's like you're in a little mini hurricane. Trash can flying around, crap in the air. It's like you're in a vacuum cleaner. Shit flying around everywhere. Yeah, I completely devoured my pizza last night. One sitting, just the whole thing. That and a Coke. Did I feel it this morning? Yeah, I felt very heavy and slow this morning. We had pizza, Domino's pizza. I had the thick crust pepperoni last night. Yeehaw. It was good. It was actually provided by you guys here on this live stream last night. I was bitching and moaning about Esteban sending me a pizza, and you guys stood up and did it. It was actually from, specifically, Tim O sent that in. Yeah, he's a good guy. That was very nice of him to do that. And I did enjoy the pizza, Tim O. That was really yummy. Piping hot. It was awesome. guys are something else. You really are. And Debbie, thank you very much for your help in obtaining the pizza last night. She's very kind and actually set it up. I just went out and picked it up. So, thank you. Debbie Wagstaff, thank you very much. Do I have a fridge in the X5? Yes, I do. It's a Dometic fridge. It's a CFX fridge. Barely fits in there. It's about, I don't know, it's this 60 CFX? Something like that. You can put like 60 beer cans in there. It's a lot of beer. But that's how big the internal capacity is. CFX 60 or 80? 60? I can't remember. It's the open top. It has a freezer in it. You can actually freeze water. The 65, yes. I think it's the 65. Let me double check. DZ, dual zone. Yes. It's a 65, DZ. Yeah, there's my review. Ha 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 ha! April 5th, 2018, my review of it. 3-month update. Wow, that's amazing. I got my own results. Oh, that's great. I should do another product review of that fridge. It's a badass fridge. Big Bend? McKenneth? Okay. I've got to check out all these places. Might as well, right? Let's grow the list long and start picking them off. It's a nice fridge. It's a nice fridge, definitely. Okay, guys. So what are my plans today? I have to transfer files. I just got through cleaning my desktop and deleting a lot of things off my hard drive. About 280 gigs free now to do more video work. So I'm about to set forth in doing that. You guys have any specific questions, comments, suggestions, anything? Any feedback whatsoever? You got the gist of kind of where I'm going. The arc of my travels so far is kind of in that direction. It's a safe direction if I'm trying to stay out of the way of snow, which have just blanketed pretty much half the country. So I'm kind of limited on where I'm going, but at least I'm going, and I'm going to try and spend as much time in each location as needed to get what I need. Cool? I'm going to talk to you guys later before I get demonetized again, okay? Adios.